It was just another stormy evening in a quiet town when Jack, a single dad juggling night shifts and fatherhood, spotted a woman soaked to the bone, limping near the roadside under pouring rain. She looked lost, dazed, and strangely composed. He pulled over instinctively, not knowing his simple act of kindness would uncover a secret hidden from the world. Because 20 minutes later, at the diner where he offered her dry clothes and coffee, a man in uniform rushed in, stood frozen for a second, and saluted. "Ma'am," the soldier whispered with trembling lips. "You're the general." What was a top-ranking military general doing barefoot and disoriented in the rain? And how would Jack's life, and his daughter's, never be the same again? If this story moved you, don't forget to like, comment, share with someone who needs hope today. Subscribe our channel Kindness Talks for more real-life, inspired emotional stories. Jack Miller's world revolved around his daughter, Lily, 7 years old, bright as morning sunshine, and the only good thing that remained after cancer stole his wife 2 years ago. Jack worked as a mechanic by day and stocked grocery shelves at night. Money was tight, but love was abundant between father and daughter. That night, the rain came down harder than usual, and Jack was late picking Lily from his neighbor's house after work. The windshield wipers battled the downpour as he drove through a nearly deserted road just outside town. That's when he saw her. A woman, in a mud-soaked military green coat. Her shoes were missing. She limped slightly, her wet hair plastered to her face, and something in the way she clutched her side made him stop without thinking. "Are you all right?" Jack called out, stepping into the rain. The woman barely looked at him, her eyes scanning the horizon as if she were still on a battlefield. Her lips trembled, not from cold, but from confusion. I think I need help," she whispered. Jack helped her into the car, offering her his daughter's spare blanket. He didn't press with questions. She didn't look drunk or drugged. She looked displaced, like a soldier airdropped into a world she no longer recognized. He brought her to the only open diner in town, a humble 24-hour place. He sometimes took Lily for pancakes when life felt too heavy. He ordered 2 coffees and a grilled cheese sandwich. "Can I call someone for you?" he asked gently. "I don't remember. I remember things, but not where I was going," she murmured. "I know my name is Rachel. Rachel Carter." Jack offered a warm smile. "It's okay. You're safe now." He didn't realize that outside the diner, a military vehicle had stopped, and someone had recognized the woman through the foggy glass window. Inside, Rachel took a shaky sip of coffee. Her hand had a strange tattoo, an eagle clutching arrows. Jack glanced at it, thinking it looked military. Before he could ask anything, the bell above the diner door jingled. A tall man in a soaked uniform entered. His eyes scanned the room, then locked on Rachel. His knees buckled for a second, and he stepped forward. "General Carter?" he whispered, as if he couldn't believe his own eyes. Rachel blinked. "What did you call me?" "Ma'am, you're the general. We thought you were dead." Jack looked from the soldier to Rachel. She was the general? Suddenly, everything made sense, and nothing did. The next few hours unfolded like something out of a dream. The soldier, Lieutenant Mason, explained that General Rachel Carter, a high-ranking and decorated strategist in the U.S. Army, had gone missing 6 days ago during a top-level assignment. Her convoy was ambushed, and the military presumed her dead after they lost communication in enemy territory. Yet here she was, in a diner, in a small town, saved by a single dad with no idea who she was. Rachel's memory slowly returned in fragments. She had escaped the ambush, trekked barefoot through wilderness, survived on river water and berries, and somehow crossed into civilian land, where trauma and exhaustion wiped her memory. Jack quietly stayed beside her, offering comfort instead of questions. Meanwhile, Lily arrived at the diner with Jack's neighbor. The moment she saw Rachel, she walked over and handed her a drawing she'd made, of a princess in armor with a golden sword. Rachel looked at it, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Is this me?" she asked Lily softly. Lily nodded. "My dad says strong women don't always wear capes. Sometimes they're tired and sad, but they're still heroes." Rachel broke down completely. In the following days, Rachel was taken to a nearby military hospital. She asked for Jack and Lily to visit. They did. Often, something had shifted in Rachel, a hunger for peace, for real human connection. For once, she wasn't a title. She was a woman who had been lost, and a man and his daughter had helped her find her way back. Jack, too, was changed. For years, he lived in guilt, working 2 jobs and feeling like he was failing Lily. But someone as strong and accomplished as General Carter saw strength in him. Weeks passed, and Rachel returned for one final dinner before resuming service. "You saved me," she said, holding Jack's hand. "Not just my life, Jack. My soul." He smiled. "You're the one who showed my daughter what a real hero looks like." Rachel stood, bent down, and hugged Lily tightly. "You helped me more than anyone. Don't ever let the world make you small." As she walked out of the diner one last time, the townsfolk all stood and saluted, not because she was a general, but because she was a survivor, a hero, and someone who had brought hope to a broken family. Sometimes, heroes don't arrive in uniforms or capes. Sometimes, they're single dads with tired eyes and hearts full of kindness. And sometimes, those we rescue are the ones who rescue us right back. Kindness has no rank. Compassion has no uniform. And love? Love finds you in the rain.